welcome back to another beauty haul from Budget Beauty. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the chief face and creative force behind Budget Beauty. And this is our beauty haul series where we detail purchases that I've made and I talk about what I bought and I get excited about makeup and buying new makeup because there is nothing like buying new makeup. So I went yesterday as I was doing the main series episode. I'd said I was going to go out and I was probably going to buy makeup, and I did. I went into Ulta, so this is a full Ulta haul. I went into Ulta and I spent some money on makeup because one of the reasons why I was going into Ulta is because it was the last day of the 30% off the Neutrogena products. And y'all know, if you've been following Budget Beauty for a minute, I use Neutrogena a lot for my face when I do my skincare. So I get excellent results from Neutrogena. So and as y'all can see right now, like my skin is very clear right now. I have been using Neutrogena mostly right now. I have a few little dark marks, but it's not much. It's like right here, really, and maybe one or two over here. But for the most part, my skin is pretty clear. I don't have any acne going on, not really. I have a few little light, like this right here is a little light spot. So, I had bought a little bit of the Neutrogena, this Neutrogena water cream gel. I bought the little trial size a couple of weeks ago during this massive beauty haul that I'd done a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh, I really like this. I like how it feels on my skin. I think I will go and get some more. So I was like, I'm going to get the full thing. So I got something, Neutrogena. I did not wind up getting exactly what I got before, but I got something. And I really like what I got. So I'm very pleased with what I have in this haul. So let's get started on this haul. So like I said, the whole thing was Ulta, and I did not use any points this time. I did not. I just used some. I just bought, and I had said to the gentleman who was ringing me up, I said, oh, no, I don't want to use points. I'll just I'll let them sit for a minute, let them marinate for a minute. So I didn't use any points. So I did get the 30% off. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I did get the 30% off. So I did also remember to grab my receipt. I told them I wanted it to be printed. So here we are. So also to start, I did not go to my normal Ulta. I wound up going to the Ulta that's way on the other side of town, where we were, and I knew there was an Ulta over there. So I wound up going there and looking at that Ulta. And I've been in that Ulta like once or twice, and it's not my favorite. My favorite is the one that I always go to, which is out at the Village of Sandhill here. So I was like, yeah, okay, since I know I'm going to be over here on this other side of town, and I know they have an Ulta over here, while we're waiting for my husband's car to be finished, we will go to we'll go out to the Ulta that's over here. So that's what I did. So I bought 8 items, and total savings was $8.10. And the total of this haul was $106.30. So, it was a very good haul. I only got 8, like I say, I only got 8 things, but the 8 things are things that I've already used, things that I know, most of which I've already used, so I already knew, and I got some color stuff. So, yeah, I did good with this haul. So this is my receipt. It's a long receipt too. It is a very long receipt. So let's talk about these Ulta Beauty rewards down here at the bottom. So base points earned 99. Platinum points, because I'm now a platinum member, because I've spent enough to become a platinum member. Platinum member, 25% more. Means I get 25% more points as I am buying stuff. I got 25 more points. Current points balance, 271. Redeemable points, 250. Redeemable value, $8. Points expiring, 0. Spend to become diamond this year, 530. So, like I say, I could easily spend $530 in Ulta real fast. It would only probably take about 2 or 3 trips too. Because like I say, I bought 8 things and I spent $106. And I didn't use any points. And I only got like 30% off. So like one thing. So yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, I could easily meet that diamond qualification in the next 6 months of the year, 5 months of the year. So, let's go. Let's get started. So we're going to start with, because I'm trying to group everything together that I bought. And I want to see, one of the things I bought is foundation. So I want to see if this foundation, this foundation. I want to see if this foundation is going to be a better match for me. And I think this foundation actually matches. Let's see. Oh, that's very close to the foundation I wore yesterday. So yeah, this should be a better match. Okay. I went in for that foundation and they didn't have the exact color I was looking for. And so I bought the next one closest to it. So we'll see. So let's start with the Maybelline, because I bought some Maybelline. Y'all know I raved about several Maybelline products here on the channel. And so I bought Maybelline, more of something I already have. So to start, we got more of the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. So I bought this teddy tint and I did not have the shade. I know for a fact I did not have the shade, and I'm looking at the 4 that I do have. Current Mood, Double Date, Petal Core, and Pinky Promise are the 4 that I already have. Okay. So this is the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint in the shade July Forever, number 35, July Forever. So let's shake her up. And then I'm going to take it out and see what this color is looking like. Huh, okay. I think this is going to be more of a burgundy, maybe. So let's swatch. Oh yeah, this is more of like a reddish. And that's fine. So that's more like a red. So yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty. And then of course you can increase the intensity of it. But yeah, this is the swatch. So I think get a little closer. I think this is gonna be nice. I think that's gonna be very nice. So try to wipe that off. And that wipes off really fast before it dries. It wipes off very fast. I'm using my little thing, which I'm going to launder this today. Y'all know I've been using it when I've been doing makeup. So I use it to wipe my hands and all of that. So Superstay Teddy Tint was $12.99. And that was the final price for it. $12.99. All right. So, the other thing I got, Maybelline, is the Sky High Tinted Primer. Now, I have the Sky High. Oh, nope, that's not it. Hold on a second. Where is it? It's a very similar color to the Essence one, Lash Without Limits. But this is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Sky High. And I really like this. I do like it. So I went looking and I saw they made a primer. And y'all know I very famously use my Essence Primer. This is the Lash Princess Primer, and this is the Volume Booster Essence Primer. Okay, so I use those because they were the first brand that I found out had a lash primer. Okay, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll use that. So I've been using it, and then I realized other people make primers. So I went and I found this. And y'all know I like Maybelline eye products. So this is the Lash Sensational Sky High Tinted Primer in the color Soft Black. So this is, it says, introducing Lash Sensational Sky High Amplifying Tinted Primer. Our first tinted mascara primer for extreme length and care. Sky High Impact Amplified. Says lash amplifying tinted formula, 90% saw ultra lengthened lashes when worn with mascara. Okay, up to 1.5 the volume versus Sky High washable mascara alone. Serum infused base with ceramide and vitamin B5. Lashes feel soft with 4 weeks of daily use. Okay, allergy tested. Ophthalmologist tested. Suitable for contact lens wearers. To use before mascara. Glide brush from lash base to lash tip. So you're going to start here and do like that and go up. Allow primer to dry before applying mascara on top. So much like the Essence Lash Primer, you need to allow that to dry. Can be worn alone for a natural look. Okay. When worn with Sky High washable mascara, that was the note about the 90% saw ultra lengthened lashes. And then that was in a consumer test with their usual mascara. Okay. It says, treat the applicator with the hygienic care you give your eyes. Never apply this product in a moving vehicle. Remember we said that the other day. Who would do that? Do not dilute mascara with water, saliva, or other substance. Oh, Lord, why would you do that? Cap tightly after use. If change in odor or appearance occurs, discontinue use. Do not use this or any other eye cosmetic if your eye is injured, irritated, or infected. Consult a physician promptly. So yes, I'm excited about this. I'm very excited because like I said, I really like the Sky High and the Lash Sensational, and I really like Maybelline's eye products. So very excited about this. So we can go ahead and take this out of the packaging, and let's open her up. Give her a little shake. Always shake. And open her up. Oh, I like this brush. Yeah, I like this brush. Smells like primer. That's about right. But I like this brush. It looks like it's white, but it's not. It's actually the brush itself is black, and it's got black primer on it. Interesting. Okay. So I'm very, very, very excited about this. I'm gonna try this later. Now I probably won't put on any makeup today just because today is a rest day. And I was supposed to do some self-care today and I did not. But I will. But I'm very curious because this is black. So I could technically wear this without using mascara and it'd probably be fine. My other primers I cannot. They are white and tinted greenish blue hue. So yeah, no, it would look crazy if I just went with that on my eyes. You'd be like, why do you have on white mascara? And I'd be like, that's my primer. That's not the mascara. So, let's see, I'm trying to find it on this list here. Only 8 things. Lash Sensational Sky High Soft Black. It is $12.99. Okay. So, that's those two. All right, let's talk about the L'Oreal. So I got the L'Oreal Infallible 30 up to 32 hour fresh wear foundation. Sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 25 by L'Oreal Paris in the shade 525. Can't remember what 525 is. The 525 is, I think, Sienna, I want to say. Deep Golden. It's the Deep Golden. Now, I'm curious about whether or not this is going to match a little bit better. So we're going to shake this up a little bit. Because I had, y'all know I bought the other one and it was not dark enough. I got shade 510. 510 was too light. So that's why I was like, we'll try 525 and see. I was gonna try 530, I think. So I'm gonna swatch on my arm here. It'll take a minute to get going. Ooh, a light came out. Oh yeah, that's probably dark enough. I'm not gonna put primer on, but I'm gonna test this on my face real quick. I'm gonna test it on my face and see, because I don't want to put primer on. I'm gonna wind up having to wipe my face off anyway. Oh, look, that is a perfect match, y'all. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's on my cheek. I put it on. Y'all saw me just put this on. It's on my cheek. Now I can tell where I put it, but this is a perfect match. Oh wow, look at that. And that's without primer on. So just imagine if I had put primer on. Wow, look at that. Perfect match. Oh, that's a perfect match. You can't tell I have on anything. It looks just like my cheek over here. Let's see if I put it over here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Full coverage too. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. That's perfect. Try to get some of this excess off. If I can put it over here. I mean, you can't even tell I put anything on, and I know I just put stuff on. So, especially on this side where I actually put the dot. Look at that. Impressive. Okay, so now I know this is the perfect shade. I am very, 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 very pleased. So I picked right. I'm so proud of myself. I put some more on over here. But I mean, that matches my face exactly. This is as good as that Juvia's Place match that I made. I just put a little bit excess off the bottle because there's some here where I was doing it, and I put it on over here, as you can see, and cover, and it's perfect. So perfect. Okay. Very excited. Very excited. Y'all, this is a perfect match. Okay, so I know if I buy this, it's going to be shade 525. Don't try to buy nothing else. Get the 525. All right, so that was the Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation Deep Golden. It was $16.99. Y'all, that was well worth the $16.99 to figure out that I got the right shade. Hot damn, I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited. I'm very excited, Bear. So perfect. So that's going into the kit, and that's going with that Juvia's Place. So now I have quite a few that are the right shade that work really well for me, and then I can rotate them around so I don't have to use it as much. I'm not dependent on one to use up. I like having a backbench of foundation and concealer and lipsticks and things. I like having multiple options in the stuff that I'm using so that I don't rely on one so much that I run through it like water. Because I wear, now y'all see, I wear face makeup and things probably at best, probably like 3 to 4 times a week. There's generally, and when I say a week, I mean during a work week, and on Saturdays, y'all see when I do my Saturday or Sunday when I do my weekly episode. So I might in any given week, maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 times a week. So yeah, you need some options so you don't have to run through stuff constantly. So yes, I also, y'all know I like to get in the lab, which I think that's gonna be a new series for Budget Beauty. I like to get in the lab and try stuff and see and play around with stuff and see how it works. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Very excited. Okay, so moving on, we have we bought some stuff with ColourPop. I was looking to see how this looks. I didn't realize this bottle looks interesting. So I bought some stuff with ColourPop, one of which is one of their new products, and one is something I already have, but it's a new shade that I did not previously see. So let's start with the new product. The new products that they've just released the glossy lip stain, and it's this. Okay, so I had been seeing ads for it, and I was like, y'all know how much I love me a ColourPop lip product, because y'all know I stay reaching for that in the kit. The kit is full of ColourPop, whether it's lip products or not. They are very prevalent in my kit. Okay, ColourPop lip products. So, so I was like, you know what? I will try that. I don't normally wear a glossy lip unless I'm wearing lip gloss, like specifically lip gloss. Otherwise, y'all know I wear matte lipsticks. I do not wear glossy lipsticks. Not as I have some Maybelline glossy lip, but I don't wear it nearly as much as I wear as much as I wear a matte lip. So I was like, I'll give it a try because I do wear lip gloss. So I was like, well, let's give it a try. So what I did was I finally went in the store and I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. So I went in there. So this is the ColourPop Hydra Pop Glossy Lip Stain, and it is in the shade Mantra. So this is a pink, and I know y'all know I love a good glossy pink lip. So I opened it up and it's in this very cute little, I love this little packaging. It's cute. Now, the packaging is not going to fit. It ain't going to fit in my kit too well. So we're going to see how much I like this. Now, y'all know I love me a ColourPop lip. So I'll probably like it. So let's swatch her out. Oh, okay. It looks like, so that's the swatch there, here. This looks like the Fenty volumizing gloss, what is it? Volumizing gloss thing. I don't know. I have to find it. It's this. It reminds me a lot of this. And as a matter of fact, the shade is even very close to it. It's not the exact shade, but the shade's super close. But it reminds me of this Fenty. This is the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb Cream, and that's what this reminds me of. So interested to see how this is gonna play on my lips. I might put some on. Let's see. I'll put some on. All right, so that's exactly what it reminds me of. Now this is very sheer. It's very sheer. But it does remind me of that lip stain. It is very, very sheer. This is almost like using that Sephora Matte and Easy. Now y'all know, y'all sat up here and saw me put this on, and you can see it on my lips, but it is very sheer. pretty though. Very pretty. Um, this is like the soft matte and easy, except it's shiny. It's got a shining thing to it. But that's what is the soft matte and easy. Yep, it reminds me of this a lot. It also has a nice taste to it. It doesn't taste chemically. Um, and it goes on cool, but it's not a menthol. It's not like it's a cooling effect. It just goes on wet and cool. Um, I like it. Hmm, that's a nice color too, as y'all can see. It's a nice color, but it does remind me of the Fenty, and it does remind me of the Sephora brand. So let's see what it says here. It's a hydrating lip stain for a pop of color that goes on glossy and leaves behind a long-lasting stain. Infused with squalane, lychee extract, and guava extract. How to use. Apply onto lips starting at the center and working outward. Layer as desired for buildable color. Yeah, I mean, I got color on my lips. I can tell you that. It looks pinky reddish. Yeah, it looks reddish. Almost. Yeah, matter of fact, it does. It looks, instead of it being pink on my lips, because my lips are naturally like nude color, pinkish, underneath the brown part. Um, this is now appearing to be like a deep pink. Um, in person, like on camera, it reads. I can see it. It reads as a like a pink gloss, but in person, it's reading as like a reddish gloss, almost. Okay, I'm okay with this. I like this. Now when it dries, um, I wonder how this is gonna work. Does it dry down? It does not say at all. So we're gonna see how this plays at the end of the day. Because I'm curious. I'm very curious. All right, so that was, and it does also remind me of the Teddy Tint, except the Teddy Tint is a matte. So, yeah. The Hydro Pop Glossy Lip Stain Mantra shade is $9. I was very pleased with that price point too. ColourPop is not expensive. It's not expensive at all. It's a drugstore. It's a drugstore price point, and we definitely appreciate that. Okay. So the other thing that I got, ColourPop, is of course another shade of the cream gel liner eyeliner. Okay. This is in the shade Calabasas. Okay. So, and when I think Calabasas, I think Calabasas, California. I've never been, but I know I have heard of it before. So let's see. And I think Calabasas shrimp, I think. But I could be wrong about that. I also don't eat most seafood, so there's that. So this shade. Now this looks very pink. And I have a pink, but this is a different pink than the pink I already have. The Amethyst Hour. This is a pink and is the Amethyst Hour. So as y'all can see, two different pink shades. They are very different. The Amethyst Hour is more like a lavender. And I would venture to say it's more lavender than pink anyway. But I use it as a pink. You can kind of sort of get away with that sometimes. So this is, let's swatch her out. See what she looks like. Ooh. Oh, that, and they did say that was like a champagne pink. It's a metallic champagne. Ooh, look at that. I wasn't expecting it to be that metallic. As y'all can see, that's that right there. It is very metallic. It goes on super metallic. Oh, I'm gonna love this, especially when I go to do a pink eye. Um, um, so this is the back of the box. A super creamy waterproof gel eyeliner that glides on effortlessly, blends out easily, and lasts up to 18 hours. How to use. Glide along lash line and waterline. Twist up for more product. Baby, they are not lying. It is very long lasting. It goes on effortlessly. Y'all see when I use, because I use the black to do pinup eye down here. I don't use the black to cut my crease when I use black to cut my crease, because it is a little too intense for my liking. Sometimes when I cut my crease up here, I want a very soft cut crease. I don't want a hard cut crease. So I use my soft pencils, junior and senior there. But that pink will be a, ooh, that's gonna be nice. We'll have to see how to play with that. But that is very metallic. It is super metallic on my arm. I mean, y'all see this? That's that right there. It's super metallic. Like, that's crazy metallic. I'm excited about that, because that's gonna read as a pink. And I did wear, by the way, the other day I wore the ColourPop shadow stick in this pink, which is also a metallic. So y'all see this? So this is Juicy Gossip. It reads as a purple almost, but it is a metallic pink. It is a very metallic pink. And so I'm gonna wipe this off my stick, because I was putting this on with black, and because I wore pink the other day. I just didn't do a breakdown for it, but I wore pink, and I use this for once. Most of the time, because sometimes I don't like how this reads. It doesn't read the way I want it to. So I just use a powder. But let's see. If I cut my crease above the, oh, okay. That's going to be an interesting look. It's going to be very interesting. I might use this, instead of using this with a pink, I might pair this with Honey Barbecue. That, yeah. I might pair this with this. Matter of fact, hold on, before I wipe this off, let's see what happens when I do this. When I put this with this, how is this going to read? Yep, they match. Now, it helps that they're made by the same people, but that matches almost perfectly. So yes, this is the color I need to pair it with. So I'm going to remember that. That pink is almost like a champagne. And that's what they said. It's like a champagne pink. So yeah. Yeah, we're going to use that. And with the Honey Barbecue instead. Okay. Cool. So that gel cream liner Calabasas was $8. Which is about right. I've seen them go for $7. Sometimes they will bring them down in price. For the sticks there, and for the gel cream liner, but most of the time they're $8. I've seen them for $8, and that's the first time I've seen this shade. In the entire time I've been buying these sticks, and y'all know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This makes 8, 9 for the black. So yes, I have 8 of these gel cream liners. And I have them in a multitude of colors so that I can do, yeah, I have one for like a bunch of colors. So, okay. All right. Now that concludes all of the ColourPop that we have gotten. There was only 2 things for ColourPop. But now let's talk about these other things. We have 3 more things to go through here. All right, so I bought some NYX. This is the NYX Double XL Liquid Lingerie lipstick. This is in the shade It's Hotter. Now, yesterday when I did the main episode, I used Stamina. I wore Stamina. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try this color on because I've not tried it on before. And it said, when I went on the website, it said that that color was ox blood. It was the color ox blood red. So I'm going to wipe this off. Like I say, I am going to launder this probably today. Okay. So my lips are clear again. And let's try this color because I'm curious about this color. Since they said ox blood red. That's an interesting red. Oh, that is an interesting red. Okay. And keep in mind, I'm wearing this with no liner, so I do like this. And yes, I can in fact do lipstick without liner. I just choose not to most of the time. I prefer to have a lip liner on. And actually, if I don't wear liner, my lips look bigger. Look like I have much bigger lips. Yeah, I like this red. This red is interesting. I will give it that. It is very interesting. I wonder what it's gonna dry down look like. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Interesting. This is a red, and I get what they're saying about ox blood red. It's red, but it's like a blood red. It's like it's not a like a fire engine red, like a classic siren fire engine red, or like this one. It's more, this is more, I don't know, it's hard to describe it. It's like a blood red. It is definitely a blood red. This is number 23 in that line of reds. So I have 28, 27, let's see, 19, 30, 5, 4, and 1. 19, yeah, 19 is pink. And Sizzling is 22. One other one, I have two more actually. 21, which is the Stamina. And then I have this very, very pink Knockout, which is number 20. So yes, I have a lot of red. I have a lot of NYX lip products. Yeah, if I don't use liner, y'all can see my lips look massive in this thing. My lips look massive because I feel like I'm not restricting it with a boundary. So my lips look, this matte is going to make my lips look massively big. I do not have to worry about ever having a thin lip. I don't have to worry about ever having a thin lip. I have very large lips and they're very full. Very proud of my very thick, like people go get fillers to get lips like this. So Baby, I was born with it. Was that maybe she's born with it? Maybe it's Maybelline? Yes, I was born with this. So, and my mama had them too. And all of the women on my mother's side of the family have very large, full lips. Face made for makeup, just a lot of canvas to work with. Big, large eyes, so you got a lot of real estate to play with. And I kind of do. I have my mom's eyes, her large brown eyes. So yeah, there's that. So, yeah, I'm pleased with this. Very pleased with this. Also like how this looks without the liner on. Okay. While I'm recording, I'm using my phone to record. Ulta just sent a thing from the app saying members score free shipping, and I'm like, do we? I am a member. One day once I get some things taken care of, I will maybe get an Ulta card. But I don't need an Ulta credit card right now at all, because if I went in there, I would be spending so much. So yeah. But maybe one day. I am a reward members. And so, speaking of which, the lip lingerie double XL, it's hotter, was $10, which is about right. That's their usual price. And I'm like, $10 for this fantastic matte lipstick. This is why I use the NYX. This is why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 of those lipsticks. 11. And I wear them fairly often. Unless I'm like testing out something, like I was testing out the Fenty. Yeah. NYX liquid lipsticks are gorgeous on me, and they quick drying, transfer proof, not expensive. Yeah, I'll take it. So there's that. So that was the one thing from NYX that I bought. And then let's talk about this lip gloss that I bought. Now y'all know I've already bought 3 of these. I'm looking at them right now. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Glimmer lip gloss. It is fantastic. I love it. It is a very nice lip gloss, and it is absolutely wonderful. Ooh, it's so much. It's so much. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! My bottle is broken. Oh no! I just opened this up and this bottle is broken. Y'all look. So the little plunger thing is coming out of the. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, how am I gonna get this out of here? Ooh, it's so much. Oh. Yeah, the bottle up here is broken. Y'all see that, right? Oh. Okay. I mean, it's probably usable, but... And the seal was not broken, so this has not been tampered with or anything. Whoa. I'm... Yeah, okay. But, yeah. But this is... This is in the shade, Diamond Drama. This is their, like, clear version of this. So I have the other 3, which are these. And I have, the other 3 are, Happy Hour, Bronze Spark, and Pink Prisma. Yeah, Pink Prisma. I had to read that. It's hard to read on the bottom of the thing. But yeah, so I have 3 of them already. So I might just, I don't know. This wasn't super expensive, so I might just order another one off of Amazon. Because I saw these on Amazon and they were not this expensive on Amazon. So I might get another one to replace this, because I, it's thus coming out very, 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 because I don't think that's supposed to, right. So, so this part right here is not because this is broken. It shouldn't be coming out. And it was when I opened this up originally. So it's usable. Like I say, this is usable. It's just, and this hadn't been opened and tampered with. So, but that's why there was so like a big glob of it on the thing, because what this little tube does is this little tube where I'm touching that, wipes it off as you're pulling it out. So yeah, but this is going to be great. My lips are dry too. This is dried down. Like I say, this is very fast drying. My lips have dried down, so we're going to put this on and see on top of this and see what happens. Oh, that's gorgeous. I wish y'all could see this. The bottom, okay, so the bottom has gloss on and the top does not. Now the top, gorgeous anyway. But look at this bottom. This bottom looks like a vinyl, almost like a vinyl candy apple red, almost. So I would wear this like this. To give myself that vinyl look. And like I said, I do have lipstick that is this color. That is red, like a vinyl red. So I'm going to wipe some of this red off of this gloss color. Oh, that is gorgeous. Very, very pleased. I'm very pleased with that. Let me get that off of there. Yep, I'm very pleased. Ooh, it is so warm. So I'm learning in the summertime that it's very warm in this room. Very warm. I've forgotten just how warm it gets in this room, and because I'm recording in here, it is 3,000 degrees and I'm sweating. But yes, ooh, look at that. I like that. I really like that. So if I wanted to do a vinyl red look, this would be gorgeous. And that is why we trust. I really like those lip glosses from Revlon. So that was the Revlon Super Lustrous Glimmer Gloss Diamond Drama. And it was $10.49. All right, last thing. So what we actually went in there for, this bad boy right here. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hyaluronic Acid Water Gel. Now, I got water cream the last time. I did not get the gel. But let me tell y'all, this size of the water cream was $32. And I was like, absolutely not, Neutrogena. I love you. I promise you, I love you. I will shield your stuff all day long because it is fantastic. And it works well on my skin. I promise y'all, it is a beautiful thing with my skin. My little super dry self. But I'm not spending $32. And that was even with the 30% off. And I was like, Neutrogena. Now y'all know better than this. So y'all better stop playing in my face. So that is not what we call budget friendly around these parts. And this was still kind of expensive, mind you. This was on sale. But and it was still slightly expensive, more than I really wanted to pay. But for skincare, I will splurge. It is one of the few things I will splurge on. Makeup wise and skincare wise. Skincare in general, I will probably splurge. But I have to think about it. So this is for normal to oily skin, for refreshed, dewy skin. But I have dry skin, but this is still going to work for me. I'm pretty sure it's going to work for me. So this is the back of the box. It says Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. All day hydration that quickly absorbs into the skin, instantly refreshes for healthy looking dewy skin. Designed for normal, oily, and combination skin. 4 times more clinically proven hydration. 4 times more instant hydration versus untreated skin. 24-hour hydration that visibly improves dry skin. Okay. 2 weeks, leaving skin feeling refreshed. Recommended regimen. Okay. Cleanse, treat, moisturize. And this is the moisturize step. SPF. Now, I do that. I have a cleanse. That's number 1. First, I take this makeup off. All right. Then I do a cleanse with cleanser, my Neutrogena cleanser. Then I use, step 2, I use a toner. That's to get any excess dead skin off. And that does help. It helps even out complexion. Okay. And I know people are like, but that's alcohol. It's fine. I promise. It's fine. Then step 3, we reintroduce moisturizer. So that's where this is going to come in when I do my skincare routine. We reintroduce moisturizer. And then step 4, we treat with, I have, what's the thing called? It's a type of, it's a cream that they also make. And it's the spot treatment for spots and problem acne. So, yeah, it works. And that regimen has worked for me for the last, where I got serious about skincare. I would think I was like 12. I got concerned about my skincare at 12. Only because I lived in a house with other women who were concerned with their skincare. So, of course, teenage girl, preteen girl is going to get concerned about her skincare. But also, too, though, I knew my mom would always be on me about, look, girl, your skin peeling. Come in, let me groom you. Get that dead skin off you. So, by the time I was old enough to start wearing makeup and start putting stuff on my face, she very much encouraged, girl, take care of your skin. So I started a skincare routine at 12. Now, I didn't need to do it every day, not like an intense skincare routine like I do now. I didn't have to do it every day. Probably like maybe 2 or 3 times a week, I would do it. And I learned to take care of these lips also. Okay. So now, when I started wearing face makeup, like maybe a year and some change ago, yes. And also too, learning to take off your other makeup, like this eye makeup. If I wear eye makeup, I had to learn to take it off. So that's why I learned that I figured out what works for me based on what I'd already been doing and adding a few more steps in too. So the base skincare routine, yes, I've been doing that for I don't know, 30 years at this point, 35 years. Almost 35. But I have been especially stepping it up. And why we have been doing this, because now I'm getting a little older. We need a little help with the skin. Got to keep it looking a little supple. Now, it happens that I have great genes, for one. As y'all seen a picture of my mom. My mom had fantastic skin, and I inherited her really good skin. I also drink a lot of water, and this last go round, I have been drinking a lot of water. In the last probably like 3 weeks, I've been drinking a lot of water. I probably drink maybe 2-3 bottles a day, and I'm talking about like regular bottled water. I probably drink 2 or 3 a day and just drink it up. I also have to drink. I have to drink water when I'm taking my medication, so I'm getting some kind of water. But I've been drinking a lot of water, and so that is the reason for the skin being super clear and not really needing face makeup if I don't want to. But yes, drinking a lot of water helps. My mom drank a lot of water. And she had beautiful skin. I promise you. She had absolutely gorgeous skin. Super soft. She didn't have a lot of breakouts, if any. And she didn't even do a super good. She wasn't even super involved in like this. She didn't care about makeup. Y'all know that. But she also wasn't like doing a super woo skincare. No, she was not. She was like, I just wash my face every day, but I drink a lot of water. She also didn't wear makeup too much, so that also does help. But yes, I got into the habit of doing this when I was young, and learning what worked with my skin and what didn't, and learning what skin type I had. And she was the one who told me, girl, you got super dry skin. You got skin like your daddy. Just stay ashy. Just ashy. All the time. I can put lotion on and it is like I didn't put anything on at all. So I know that about myself. So I know that's why I look for stuff for dry skin. And I keep up stuff like this. So this is what it looks like out of the packaging. I love the packaging. I mean, this is Neutrogena. And it says, instantly quenches dry skin and keeps it looking smooth, supple, and hydrated day after day. Oil-free, non-comedogenic. Directions: apply evenly to face and neck after cleansing. Yep, that's about right. Note that it is made by Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson also makes Clean and Clear. So, let's look at it and see. Open it up. Oh, it's got a fragrance. It smells like the Neutrogena cleanser. But that's what it looks like. Oh, it moves. Yeah, that's moving. Okay. We don't want to be like pouring this out of here. But I'm excited. I'm probably going to try to use this today. When I inevitably wash off this makeup that I just tested on my face, that I can't even tell that I put on, over here. Yeah, I mean, that's, y'all, when I tell y'all that's a perfect match, that's a perfect match. Perfect match over here too. Yeah, I'm very excited about that, L'Oreal. That's the perfect match. So, yeah, I think I'll play around with this and see what this is going to look like. Maybe tomorrow I'll probably wear some makeup because I'm going into the office. I'll probably wear some makeup. I mean, I'm very pleased with this vinyl lip that I created too. But yeah, so that, my friends, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, 1.7 ounces, $26.99, 30% off. That was $8.10 off, and I'm like, okay. It final price was $18.89. So, like I say, total of the haul, $106.30. Very good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the haul. Very pleased with my products. Very pleased with all my purchases and what I bought. And it's stuff that I know I'm going to use. Stuff that I am going to play around with and see what it looks like. And yeah, I mean, I'm very pleased with it. Very pleased. So, I want to thank you for watching. Come back and watch more of our videos, more of our hauls, more of our breakdowns, more of our main series where we complete a look and make ourselves look fancy and pretty while we play with makeup. Thank you for watching. Come back and watch us later. We will have more hauls, of course. We will be buying more makeup, and we will be testing products out. Thanks for watching. Peace.